Hi everyone! Welcome to Rome, the Eternal City, a living museum where every street tells a story. From old empires to amazing art, Rome is like a trip through time. We've picked out the top 10 most famous cultural and historical places in Rome. Let's start our list at number 10. Number 10, Castel Sant'Angelo. Standing tall by the Tiber River, this strong fort started as Emperor Hadrian's tomb almost 2,000 years ago. Over hundreds of years, it changed from a tomb to a fort, a safe place for popes, a palace, and even a prison. Its most famous secret, the Passetto di Borgo, a hidden path connecting the castle to Vatican City, used by popes when they were in danger. Climb to the top for amazing views of Rome and St. Peter's Basilica. On top of the castle is the Archangel Michael, who people say appeared here to stop a terrible sickness, a sign of hope and safety. Castel Sant'Angelo shows us many parts of Roman history, big plans of emperors, secret dealings of popes, and the rich style of the Renaissance all in one place. It's a place where every stone has a story. Start your Roman adventure here, where the city's many layers come to life. A fort, a palace, a legend. Castel Sant'Angelo is Rome's best shapeshifter. It's the perfect start to our list. Ready for number 9? Let's go! Number 9. The Baths of Caracalla. Imagine a Roman fun center from the 3rd century that could hold over 1,600 people at once. More than just baths, this was like a city inside a city, with libraries, gardens, art rooms, and gyms. Be amazed by the building's warm floors, tall arches, and fancy tile pictures that still look great after 2,000 years. Bathing was a social event. Hot, warm, and cold rooms, all made for relaxing and meeting people. Today, the old ruins are used for outdoor operas, mixing old greatness with new art. The Baths of Caracalla show how grand the Romans were and how much they cared about public life. They built for everyone, not just emperors. Stand here and feel the sounds of old voices and splashing water. It's amazing, then and now. On to number 8. Number 8, the Doria Pamphilj Gallery. Step into a private palace, home to one of the world's biggest private art collections. Great artworks by Caravaggio, Titian, Raphael, and the famous Velázquez painting of Pope Innocent X are on the walls. The gallery's old-fashioned way of showing art, from floor to ceiling, makes you feel like you're part of hundreds of years of collecting. The audio guide, told by the current prince, shares personal stories and ideas. Beyond the art, the palace itself is wonderful. Fancy rooms, a sparkling hall of mirrors, and a peek into rich family life. It's a quiet, uncrowded escape into Rome's fancy side. Here, art feels personal, not just old history. The Doria Pamphilj Gallery is a hidden treasure for art lovers. Find Rome's special things behind palace doors. Next, we head outside for number 7. Number 7, the Spanish Steps. More than just stairs, this is Rome's outdoor living room, a place to meet, dream, and watch people. Built in the 1700s to connect the Spanish embassy and the French church above, the 135 steps are a sign of style and connection. Artists and poets used to gather here. Today, it's perfect for an ice cream and a break from looking at sights. At the bottom, the fun Fontana della Barcaccia tells its own story of floods and bouncing back. Don't miss the Keats Shelley Memorial House, a tribute to famous writers. Climb to the top for wide views over Piazza di Spagna and Via dei Condotti. The Spanish Steps are like a stage for Roman life. Timeless, romantic, and always busy. Ready for some dramatic old art? Number 6 is waiting. Number 6, the Trevi Fountain. Turn a corner and be amazed by this beautiful old fountain, a burst of stone, water, and old stories. Oceanus rules the scene, with seahorses and sea gods next to him, as water rushes into the square. Toss a coin over your shoulder to make sure you come back to Rome, a tradition that also helps local charities. By day, it's lively and full of energy. By night, it's pure magic, glowing under the city lights. The Trevi Fountain is more than just a monument. It's a celebration of art, water, and hope. Every visit feels like a movie. Don't forget your coin! Next, we climb the Capitoline Hill for number 5. Number 5, the Capitoline Museums. Sitting on top of Rome's most famous hill, these museums are the world's first public collection, opened in 1734. Michelangelo designed the amazing square, topped by a copy of Marcus Aurelius's horse statue. Inside, see the famous Capitoline she-wolf, the boy with thorn, and huge pieces of Constantine. Walk through the old tabularium for amazing views of the Roman Forum. The Palazzo Nuovo's rooms are full of emperors, thinkers, and the touching dying Gaul. The real Marcus Aurelius statue, kept inside, shows calm power. The Capitoline Museums are a trip into the heart of ancient Rome, Art, power, and history all mixed together. Onward to an amazing building number 4. The Pantheon. Few buildings make you feel so amazed. Step inside and stand under the world's biggest concrete dome without supports, lit by a single hole open to the sky. Watch sunlight move across the marble, marking time as it has for almost 2,000 years. Built by Hadrian, kept safe as a church, it's the best preserved old Roman building. The Pantheon is where kings and Raphael, the famous artist, are buried. Rain falls through the hole, draining away as it always has, a living connection to nature. Here you feel the cleverness of Roman building and the respect of hundreds of years. The Pantheon is timeless, spiritual, and truly unforgettable. Now let's walk where emperors walked at number 3. Number 3, the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. This was the center of ancient Rome, where laws were made, victories celebrated, and history happened. Picture marble temples, busy markets, and grand buildings full of voices. Walk among the ruins, the Arch of Titus, the Temple of Vesta, and the Senate House where empires grew and fell. Climb the Palatine Hill, the famous birthplace of Rome and home to emperors' palaces. From its top, look over the Forum and the city beyond, a view of power and big dreams. Today, it's a calm escape, perfect for thinking among pine trees and old stones. The Forum and Palatine are where Western civilization began. Here, the past feels real. Next, we go into a city within a city for number 2. Number 2, the Vatican Museums and Sistine Chapel. Enter Vatican City and get ready for a huge display of art. Old statues, Raphael's wall paintings, and the amazing gallery of maps. The trip builds excitement, ending with the Sistine Chapel. Step inside and look up. Michelangelo's ceiling, a masterpiece of human creativity, tells the story of Genesis in bright colors and shapes. The creation of Adam, those almost touching fingers, has become a famous symbol of Western art. On the altar wall, Michelangelo's Last Judgment is a swirling vision of saving and being lost. Silence and wonder fill the chapel. Taking pictures is not allowed, so you just take in the genius. The Vatican Museums are a special trip for art lovers and those looking for beauty. Now, for the ultimate symbol of Rome, our number 1. Number 1, the Colosseum. You know it right away, this big arena is the soul of Rome. Glory, cleverness, and harshness in stone. Built in 80 AD, it held up to 80,000 people for gladiator fights, wild animal hunts, and even pretend sea battles. The underground area below the stage was a maze of tunnels, cages, and trapdoors. Old stage tricks at their most exciting. The Colosseum's design was new and amazing, efficient, grand, and a perfect reflection of Roman society. Walking its hallways, you feel the sounds of roaring crowds and the weight of history. At night, it glows in a spooky way, a monument to strength and the passing of time. The Colosseum is more than just an old ruin. It's a living symbol of Rome's lasting power and legacy. It shocks, makes you think, and amazes. This is the heart of the Eternal City. And there you have it, Rome's top 10 cultural and historical wonders. These places let you walk where emperors, artists, and dreamers walked. Whether you love history or are visiting for the first time, Rome promises a trip you'll never forget. Pack your bags and get ready to make your own Roman story. Thanks for joining us. See you on the next adventure. Like and subscribe for more travel ideas.